Hey everyone, it's Mark Wiens with eatingthaifood.com in Bangkok, Thailand. Right now in Thailand it is mango season, and so if you go to the market or even on the streets, you will find all sorts of different varieties and ripenesses of mangoes. During mango season, also you'll notice a lot of food carts and restaurants, and even in the markets as well, serving khao niao mamuang, which is mango sticky rice. I think it's probably one of the most well-known Thai desserts throughout the entire world, and it's very popular in Thailand as well. We are gonna make the recipe right now for mango sticky rice.
You shine like gold.
The first thing we're gonna do is get started with the sticky rice, and in Thai it's called khao niao. It is Thai sticky glutinous rice, and I've already been soaking this rice for about 6 hours. But what you do is when you first get the sticky rice, it's going to be white in color and have a little bit of starch around it, and you want to remove all of that starch. So what you do is you grab a handful of the rice and sort of just brush it together with or rub it together with your hands like that, and that's going to remove the starch in the water. And then after that, I dumped out the water and re-added more water 5 or 6 times. And then after that, you soak the rice for about 6 hours. And so now we are left with this. You can see the rice, the starch on the grains are pretty much removed, and this will be perfect for steaming. In order to steam the sticky rice, I'm gonna be using this basket. And what I'm gonna do is just put the rice into this very fine mesh cloth, then put it into the basket and then steam it like that. But if you don't have a basket, you could just use a mesh cloth like this, put all the rice into the middle of it, kind of wrap it up, and you can use whatever steaming method you can find or even come up with. Grab a big handful of rice right out of the water, let it drip and drain just for a couple seconds, and then put it directly into the cloth. I'm gonna turn on my stove. And I have already added some water into the bottom of the pot here. So there's some water down there. It's gonna boil and then steam the sticky rice in the basket. Fold over the cloth like that. And then I'm gonna add on a cover to seal in all of that steam. And this is gonna steam for right about 12 to 15 minutes, and then we should have nice fluffy rice for our mango sticky rice. It's been 12 minutes since the water started boiling. Let's check on the rice. Oh yeah, that's very steamy and hot. Definitely be careful when you do this. Oh yeah, that's hot. You can take just a fork or a spoon and just kind of check the oh yeah, that's almost perfect, I think. You can see the texture of that rice. It looks cooked, and you can almost, it turns from kind of white to kind of transparent. Oh, I think we are just about ready. I think I'll steam it for just a few more minutes, and then it will be ready. Put back the cloth, cover on, and just in like 2 more minutes, and our sticky rice will be ready. I'm gonna take off the entire pot and move it over to a table to sit, and I'm not even gonna turn off the stove, but then put on a small pot right over the fire, and we're gonna cook the coconut milk. And actually this is coconut cream. In Thai this is called huagati. So this is just, you wanna just use the thickest, richest coconut cream. This is freshly squeezed. Pour it in very carefully. Oh man, look at the consistency of that. That is almost approaching the consistency of yogurt. It's so thick. All right. And you want a low heat on this as well. And immediately as you add the coconut milk in, we're gonna go with sugar, about 3 pretty big spoonfuls. 1. All right. And then delicately stir that. Make sure you just stir in one direction in a circular motion, very smoothly and rhythmically, because you don't want that coconut milk to curdle. Got about a teaspoon of salt. Pour that all in. And this is gonna just bring out the flavor of that coconut milk and contrast that sugar as well. You wanna keep on stirring this very gently until it comes to a boil, and then make sure all of the sugar is dissolved, and then turn off the heat. I'm gonna taste it real fast. Oh yeah, that is sweet and a little bit salty and really creamy coconutty. It is boiling right now. I'm gonna turn the fire off. And at this point you gotta work pretty fast because you don't want the sticky rice or the coconut milk, coconut cream to cool off before you combine them. So back to the sticky rice. I'm gonna take this entire basket, pour it, or dump the entire sticky rice into a big bowl. Oh, and that should just come off very nicely. Oh yeah, there we go, a little pyramid of sticky rice. Let me grab a spoon, kind of fluff this rice a little bit. Oh, perfect sticky rice. And then quickly move back over to the coconut cream sugar mixture. You don't want to dump in the whole thing, you want to just go spoon by spoon. Maybe a couple of spoons at first, and then you want to just very delicately stir it. The reason you want to just add a couple spoons and then stir, and then add a couple more spoons and then stir, is because you don't want the rice to be too wet. You want it to be sticky but not wet. And then additionally though, the coconut cream is going to start to seep into the grains of sticky rice. We have reached the end of the coconut milk, just a little bit left. I'm gonna finish it off. So we ended up putting all of it just little by little. And the texture of the sticky rice has gone from individual grains to almost pudding in texture because of that thick coconut cream. Wow, that looks amazing. And what they do at the market in Thailand is they pile it into a cone shape so that it's beautiful and it looks really good, and then they serve it like that in individual portions. I'm gonna try to do it. I don't know how well this will go, but let's see how it turns out. My cone formation, smooth it down. It almost looks like it's just filled with butter, but that is just all coconut cream. Oh, look at that, just glistening. Wonderful. I know you're gonna wanna eat it immediately, so you can grab a little taste. But before we actually, oh, that's good. But before we actually assemble it together with the mango, we're gonna really quickly dry fry up some yellow mung beans. Pour this all into the wok. And these are commonly sprinkled on top of mango sticky rice in Thailand. They're just in a dry, hot pan or wok. Just lightly toast these for a few minutes to give them a crispiness. You can see the beans are slightly getting toasted. I think that's good to go. Let me turn off the fire. Put them back into this little bowl. It almost smells like popcorn. Okay. And we have one more thing to do. I actually almost forgot to do it because I was so excited to assemble the mango sticky rice. But we've got to boil a little more coconut cream to go on top. Turn on low heat, and you can immediately pour in coconut cream, a little bit of salt, and then keep stirring that up. And this is just going to be salt and coconut cream, no sugar in this. That is thickened up and it is boiling. I'm going to turn it off and we'll immediately pour it into a small bowl. Oh yeah, this is going to be the gravy on top. All right. And if you want to get really Thai, you have to get a little plastic bag. This is just a packaging bag, and they make a little, kind of wrap it up like this, I think, and they make a little mitt. A little mitt. Actually, they inside it out, I think. Inside it out and make a little mitten of a plastic bag to be able to scoop out the rice. Otherwise, your hand will get really sticky and it will just get messy. All right, first I'm just gonna mix up the rice, and actually we can get rid of the spoon now that I have the plastic mitt method going on. Oh, that feels wonderful. It's so oily and buttery from that coconut cream. I'm gonna move that over to the side there. Oh man, that is so smooth. And okay, and then you dish out, I'm gonna dish out a portion. I'm guessing that this amount that we made would probably make about at least 10, maybe you could even get like 15 portions out of this. Maybe about that much. Move this onto the plate, and I think there are a lot of different ways that you could present this, but I think I'm gonna make a base, add a little more, and then just put the mango right on top of it. Kind of fluff it up a little bit. All right, that's pretty good. Let's move on to the mango. Take it off, leave it in the sticky rice. Let's just quickly talk about mangoes. In Thailand, there are many, well, across the world, there are many different varieties of mangoes. And the one that is commonly used for mango sticky rice is called mamuang nam dok mai. And it's a very sweet and very smooth. It's not stringy and just a little bit tart. But really, you can use any type of mango that is sweet and yellow, and it should work fine for this. But the key thing in Thailand, they always want to use beautiful mangoes for mango sticky rice. I'm gonna very delicately slice off the skin, and I'm not the best at this, but I will do my best. That is a very good looking mango. Very ripe. And then I think we're ready here. The seed should be right in the middle. And then the next step is to kind of put your knife in and find the seed, slice right on the seed, and then you're gonna have a whole like mango steak. All right, I think we're good. All right, slice that, make sure it doesn't slide out of your hand. Look at that juice coming out. And then what you do is you slice the mango like that into big slices, like that, and just kind of slide it directly onto the rice like that. Oh man, that looks amazing. Turn the mango over and same thing, skin it. And then once the other side of the mango is skinned, you do the exact same thing. Cut around the seed and then put that right down on the sticky rice. That is a lot of mango, the way I like it. Oh, that is a full plate. Then the crispy mung beans, sprinkle this on, and you want to mostly get it onto the sticky rice. All right, I think that's good. The moment has come. It is time to eat the mango sticky rice. I'm gonna add on just a little bit of that coconut cream. I'm going right in for the middle there, onto that mango in the middle, and oh man, that's just like butter. The spoon just goes right through that mango. Look at that. Get with a little bit of those crispy mung beans, a ratio of the sticky rice. That's perfect. The mango is so smooth, it's not stringy at all, and it's just completely sweet and really juicy. To contrast that is the sticky rice, which is, you can still taste each individual grain, but the rice is so rich and oily from that coconut cream. The mango just like liquefies in your mouth. It's so juicy. Oh, and almost tastes like it's just gushing with honey. Wow. That's it for this recipe. I think that you'll not only enjoy eating it, but also making it is quite a lot of fun. And just imagine showing up at a party or at a get-together or a dinner with this pan full of sticky rice, and then putting on the plastic bag glove to put it onto people's plates, and then slicing fresh mango, fresh juicy mango right over the top of that. I think your friends will love you for it. I will write about this recipe over on eatingthaifood.com, and I'll list all of the ingredients and I'll then write about all the steps that you need to make it. So head over to eatingthaifood.com for the full recipe. Thank you very much for watching. Khop kun mak kap. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. And finally, make sure you subscribe for lots more food videos, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.